wife this year. Then after that, take off a little bit of time. Maybe have a kid or something, and then sacrifice some more.
Becoming doesn't mean I'm not going to have time. But it does mean that I have a new baby and I have to focus, give that baby my undivided attention.
Skin girls, something they just so pretty, and just because they born light skin that they just all that. But they can come up with shit called.
Gab is like my best friend. I talk to him about everything, and when like the time is right, people want details of.
Remy has not yet signed the divorce papers, and if she does, she may be on the radar screen. Thus, it is known that Pap and Claressa cannot legally be married. The streets are ablaze with questions about whether Remy Ma's subtle barbs at Claressa Shields are inciting jealousy or whether Remy has a legitimate basis for feeling this way. Claressa may be attempting to restrain Papoose with the baby, according to rumors. Hook for some substantial alimony, but it remains to be seen if Remy will formally depart and if Claressa intends to get pregnant to put an end to things forever. She may already be pregnant, according to rumors, and just when we thought the triangle situation couldn't get any weirder, Remy blows the lid off. What a roller coaster it is. By going to events together, working together on reservations, and publicly supporting one another, Papoose and Claressa have been moving their romance along at full speed. Others, including seasoned power couple experts, think Claressa is implying that she wants to take a vacation from boxing to concentrate on other pursuits. Her latest motions, however, have led some to speculate that she may already be pregnant. With one foot in the relationship and the other out, Papoose is in a state of midway limbo. So if that's the case, Remy may have made a big mistake. Claressa's life is bright and full of joy. Do you recall when Remy tried to blow things out of proportion by disclosing those private communications between Claressa and Pap back in December? She really thought she was going to make a difference, but it didn't work out. People rejoiced for the new couple instead of dragging them once Remy made them public, even though Pap had been keeping things private. Claressa was initially nervous because she had major sponsorships, film deals, and collaborations planned, and her public relations staff was definitely sweating. Yet surprise, surprise, she and Pap were welcomed by everyone as if they were the newest popular couple on the internet. They said that by the time Pap awoke, he had taken Claressa Remy seriously. She ended up drawing attention to a love story she wasn't prepared for, and ever since then, there has been radio silence. They thought she was stirring up problems. Remy hasn't made any subtle jabs in her songs, posted any questionable comments on Instagram, or spoken a word. Pap and Claressa are out together in the meantime, whether it's for romantic getaways or public appearances. They spent Valentine's Day in Hawaii, parked courtside at Knicks games, and Pap even showed up wrapping her exit at her big fight like it was a movie scene, all while flaunting themselves like the main protagonists. Claressa is radiant and clearly in love. She even shared a video of them dancing and having fun online, which she verified when admirers started to wonder. Claressa is out there, and Pap is as cool as ever. She's giving. To patch things up and rebuild their friendship, she even reportedly tried to reintegrate into Pap's life. But let's just say that things could have gone too far. Pap, however, clarified it that he would not return. Imagine being faithful and supporting someone for the whole of a 6-year prison sentence, only to have that person turn around and play with Easy, the block captain, as though nothing had occurred. Pap was not amenable to it. Made it apparent that he is currently locked in with Claressa, and who can blame him, really? Now that he's content and moving on, Remy is beginning to feel the effects of her blowing it. Papa has always been the type of man that women claim to desire. He is dependable, loyal to his family, and has never once attempted to make her feel uncomfortable in front of others. But rather than recognizing it, Remy became overconfident, endangered herself, and lost a man who truly supported her. Claressa was beaming as she discussed Pap on a recent live broadcast, stating that they are a good match, that he is the greatest man she has ever known, and how much she cherishes their interactions. She described him as a sweetheart who is deserving of all the nice things in life, and she is certain that she is just that for him. Baby Claressa isn't afraid to express her feelings when she's with a woman who genuinely values what he contributes. Hey, that's your way of showing love. Then she showed up on the. When Claressa and Tamron Hall performed a double down, she said, "Pap is a dream come true." She even said that he gives her that ride or die attitude, and she's taking it all in. He is self-assured, humble, and encouraging. The fact that she stated that she is a strong woman with a forceful presence who requires someone who isn't scared by that. And Pap, he's clearly skilled, respectful, and knowledgeable. We all know the man can rap, was what truly grabbed her attention. We all know how long Pap was with Ray and how things didn't work out, so let's not pretend that wasn't a shot at Remy. He's finally getting that affection and acknowledgement back now that he has Claressa. Claressa has been the target of pregnancy rumors since 2023, so this isn't the first time. Jana Davis, who was originally Claressa's trainer and is allegedly linked to boxer Tony Harrison, shockingly revealed that Claressa was pregnant during her big rematch with Hannah Gabriels. Conflict people were shocked and questioned, "Wait, what?" when Claressa dominated and swept the scorecards. In a recent video, Jada disclosed that Claressa concealed her pregnancy throughout the altercation, saying, in exact words, she fought Hannah Gabriel while pregnant and didn't tell anybody. All of a sudden, boxing fans and insiders alike had something to say online. It sort of adds up when you consider it. Perhaps having a child is the best way to keep Claressa and Pap together if they are unable to get married since Ray hasn't signed the divorce papers. It's often said that being at the top is lonely, but for Remy, it seems even more so. While some questioned whether Jada was speaking the truth, others accused her of being attention-seeking. Let's face it, we know that Remy won't just sit back and listen to everything that happens. So the real question now is how long until she gets messy? Since this is the same Remy Ma who was imprisoned due to a gunshot, it appears that the door will close swiftly if she becomes defensive or upset. Now that the man who used to adore her is dating Claressa again, it's game over if a baby is on the way. Things could get out of hand very fast. For instance, fans were thrilled about the possibility when Claressa declared that she would be open to facing Remy in the ring, even if this never materialized. People are wondering if Ray will take her frustrations down and stir things up now that Pap is concentrating on Claressa. 50 Cent added his voice just when you thought it could be much weirder. Indeed, that 50 advised Claressa to use caution regarding Remy. As you may be aware, 50 doesn't discuss matters unless he's. Perhaps Remy is ready to escalate the situation, and not in a good way, by raising a caution sign. Think about this. Pap already had a big family before Remy came into the scene, but it hasn't been discussed much in his case aside from his daughter. We've seen many celebrity blended families make co-parenting seem simple. Jamal Mackey, born in 1999, Dejanay Mackey, born in 1997, and his ex-wife, Yet Lashley. And people claim that Chamla wasn't really embracing the role of stepmother and wasn't especially fond of the idea. Although Yvette and Destiny were born in 2000 from a prior relationship. This brings us full circle to the present, when Ray has been mocking everyone else while her son is battling legal troubles and is currently embroiled in a major shooting case. Maybe she should take care of herself before she mocks everyone else. Disparage other individuals given all of this, it makes sense that Remy would feel protective of Pap. The idea of someone else having a family with him is definitely not appealing to her, particularly if there will be a child. A baby gives a lasting relationship. It's not merely a rebound or new love interest. A child transforms everything. Given that Remy has already had problems with Pap's ex-partner, she may see it as a severe threat if the reports are true. Relationships thus, even though this situation with Claressa is not brand new, it is more challenging to handle because it is louder and more visible. Remy won't sign the divorce papers. Therefore, it would be a big change if Claressa is pregnant. They will have a child together that will last a lifetime, even if Claressa is unable to marry Pap. Not to mention the timing. Claressa has been saying she will only be boxing for 2 more contests before she retires. When a boxer retires, what happens? More possibilities for bonding, more time spent at home, and more chances for Pap and Claressa's attempt to improve their connection could be considered a deliberate move from Ray's perspective. Remember to use the like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications while you're at it to ensure you don't miss the next installment of this tale. Please leave your opinions in the comments box below. Watch the following video as we're just getting warmed up.